And we have a new segment you may have noticed here on Good Morning Utah. Every Monday, we're celebrating innovative Utah businesses that are pioneers in their fields, brought to you by Holland Hart. So this morning, we're introducing you to Entrata. It helps make life easier for property owners, property managers, and people who live in those properties. So here to talk about that is Dave Bateman in today's sponsored segment. Good morning here, Dave.
Good morning. Good to be here.
Oh, of course. We're glad to have you.
Thank you.
So what is Entrata?
So Entrata started, I was a student at BYU, and I lived in an apartment community, and I couldn't pay my rent online.
I remember those times. I was at BYU. I lived in an apartment there. Sometimes it's tough to keep up with the money.
Yeah, and as you know, as frustrating as it was to not be able to pay rent online,
Sure.
I was equally opportunistic in realizing, hey, maybe there's an opportunity to help apartment communities fulfill the service. So that was kind of the genesis of our company and our product. And
so you were thinking forward, not only about the money that you were losing each month or like trying to be able to keep up with, but hey, maybe I can do something with this.
Right, yeah. So we wrote a business plan, won a couple of business plan competitions, got the company launched, and for 13 years now we've just been adding more and more products to help consumers, help renters specifically, pay rent online, submit work orders online, and really automate the various things that renters have to do.
So the basic thing is you're making the process easier for people who rent or people who manage renters to be able to pay their rent. Is that the basic idea?
That's how it started, and now today we offer over 40 products to apartment communities. We have 30,000 apartment communities all over the U.S. That run our products. So basically 1 out of 3 apartments in the U.S. now are running our solutions.
No kidding.
So
that's a big deal.
We've come a ways.
I'm sure you have. What's the latest product? You said you have 40 there. What's one of the latest ones that are kind of one of these pioneering ideas?
So just this month we've announced our first foray into the hardware world. So we are really excited to bring smart home technology to the apartment world. And so far it really has not reached the apartment world. So we're everything from smart locks to thermostats to water sensors to detect if there's a water leak. So just anything and everything you can imagine. Renters will be able to talk to Alexa to turn their lights off, open their doors, lock their doors, and so forth.
I think a lot of people will like that. I mean, there's few homeowners. I'm one of them. I don't have this yet. So there's a lot of people who are renting and will be able to get this before I do. Thanks to you,
well,
right?
Yes, we're hard at work on that.
There you go. What's the next thing coming down the pipe? Can you mention that?
Well, so really the home automation push is really what we're going toward, and
right.
We're also now offering a full-blown accounting software package, or as we say it, an ERP to the apartment world, to keep track of who's paid rent, who owes what, and also to pay bills and pay the people that keep the pool in good shape, mow the lawns, paint the units, and so forth.
There's a lot of little things I'm sure that you can really help streamline here, and obviously you're doing it. What's been the reaction so far from people who have been using these different products that you've got?
So it's been very well received. We're in a space where the technology has been very laggard and very slow, and we have over 800 engineers at the company now, and so we're moving at a very blistering pace in terms of the way that we're able to innovate. So the industry's really been glad that we've come along and kind of shown up.
What's the thing that everyone else has been doing? Like, why are you the first to be able to figure this out? You're like, hello, we should be doing stuff online. I mean, it's 2017.
Right? You'd think that.
Right?
So really what it comes down to is the companies that have been providing solutions in this space built technology on architectures that date back to the 1980s. And so they've tried feverishly to evolve those solutions and kind of convert them into a more modern platform, but you really can't do it. Once you have an antiquated base, it's really hard to innovate and to bring things into the web. So we started after that era, and so we've been able to kind of have a little bit of a leg up in that race.
There you go, capitalizing on opportunity. The guys in Entrata right here making it all happen. If people want to find out more information, where do they go?
Just go to entrata.com, entrata.com.
Okay, and of course we'll have all the information on our website here at goodforutah.com/GMU. Now remember again, every Monday we're celebrating innovative Utah businesses that are pioneers in their fields, brought to you by Holland Hart. Dave, thanks for being here this morning.
Good to be here.
Good work.
Thank you.
All right. Haley, over to you. Oh, I believe we're going to a commercial break. We'll see you right back after that.